What's going on, guys? It's your boy James here with Beards and Cars, back with another video. If you guys are new to the channel, thank you for subscribing. I'm seeing a lot of new faces in here. I really appreciate it. It means the world to me. And just to leave a comment, down below just means so much, guys. So if you guys watch the channel and you haven't yet, hit the subscribe button. Stay tuned in with the videos that I produce later in the future. So in this video, I wanted to make I just want to tell you guys about what happened the other day and why I trimmed my beard. So, sorry guys, I'm trying to relax. I'm leaning back in my chair here, rocking around, looking at this stuff. But anyways, so I wanted to talk about why I trimmed my beard, right? So, I've been growing my beard for, man, I don't know, I kind of lost track. I think I'm at 14 or 15 months now. And every month in the start of my beard journey, every month, I did little tiny small trims to my beard. So I never noticed what I'm about to tell you guys here in a minute. So every month I would do little small trims. When I say small, I'm talking about little 1/8 inch, 1/4 inch, something like that, just to take the bottoms off. And yeah, so while doing this, I noticed now, because about 4 months ago I went so long without doing any trimming. So I went 3.5 to 4 months without doing any trimming at all. And what I noticed during this time was needless to say, I just noticed a lot of tangles in my beard, man. So in the bottom of my beard, anytime I run a comb through it, it didn't matter whether it was a Kent comb, it didn't matter whether it was a wooden comb, wide tooth, it didn't matter whether I co-washed every day. What I noticed in this 4 months of not trimming was my beard got in such bad shape under here. Even though I brushed it every day, even though I styled it every day, I put balm, oil, all this stuff in it, it got so bad under here that it just got so, I won't say infested, but pretty much got so infested with knots and dead ends under here that I couldn't even hardly brush my beard anymore. So it just hurt so bad. Every time I run a comb through it, or a wooden comb, whatever, it would pull out so many hairs and it would snag and all this crap. And this was all due to not trimming, guys. And that's why I wanted to do this for so long. That's why I wanted to make that's why I kind of wanted to jump out there and not trim for 4 months, just to see what it would do. And I was pretty much aware that this would do this. And so basically not trimming was pretty much slowly destroying my beard. It was, it was causing breakage real bad. It was causing dead ends, split ends. Every time I combed my hair, I'd have a lot more hairs in the sink than I wanted to. So that's why I did the whole experiment. And I mean immediately. So the other day when I trimmed it, by the time I was done, immediately after I trimmed it, I ran a comb through it. And as I ran this comb through it, the first thing I noticed was how much smoother that comb went through my beard versus how it had done earlier that morning. So that comb, man, was gliding straight through my beard the whole time afterwards. And now, when I wake up, by the end of the day, like today, it's humid and muggy outside. My beard's a lot curlier than it usually looks because I've already blow dried this morning. It's still real curly, but usually when it's not humid, it holds a real straightness to it. But I could take a comb right now if I had one on me and glide it straight through my beard, even being that it's real curly this morning from the humidity outside. So, with that being said, even after my night routine, waking up in the morning, first thing in the morning, running a comb through it, it's so much easier, man. Prior to this, without going this far without trimming, I couldn't even get a comb through it, period. It was so hard. So, which brings me to my point, is why I wanted to do this whole little bit of research period, just to see what it would do. And I'll be damned, going back to it, it did exactly what I thought it was going to do. My beard was going to get tangled. It was going to slowly be brittle and tearing apart. Not that I wanted to do this on purpose and destroy my beard, because that's not what happened. My beard's still real thick. It's still real healthy. But that's pretty much what it did. It pretty much in its own way started destroying my beard. So by the time I reached that 3.5, 4 month mark, I can't remember exactly where I was. I decided to go ahead and take it off. Go ahead and trim the bottom. And the results were amazing, man. Like I said, just by doing that small trim, like I did every month prior to this, just by doing that, not trimming it and doing that small trim, man, it glides straight through the beard. When I wake up in the morning, it's so much easier to brush through after my night routine. Even if I don't do a night routine, it's still easy for my comb just to glide straight through. It's so much easier and healthier now. And I only get a snag here and there versus, man, I'm telling you, man, I was getting to the point to where even after co-washing or, a good night's butter or whatever I had in it, I was getting to the point to where I could not even run a comb through it, man. It was just driving me crazy. So that's the reason I went ahead and made the video at that point, chopped off the bottom of the dead ends, and then now that thing is gliding through here like butter. Nah, but seriously, it's a big difference, guys. So those people out there saying don't trim, man, that's a bunch of horse shit, dude. You have to trim your beard to keep it nice and healthy. Maybe that's just my opinion. Somebody else out there can argue the fact. I personally think you need to trim your beard on a month or every other monthly basis. You ain't got to trim the whole chunk off of it. Just get the bottom down there, man. Just trim a little bit off the bottom, maybe a 1/4 inch, something like that, 3/8 of an inch. Just trim a little bit off the bottom of that thing. Because what was happening with mine is it would go down at the very bottom. It would have a huge curl in it, and it would kind of go up and hook one of the other hairs, and that's where it would just really start, snagging that comb, man. So, nonetheless, give your beard a trim every once in a while, guys. Don't be scared. Get in there and get at it. Hack a little bit off of it. Take little amounts at a time. But this is part of your beard care routine to make sure that you're taking care of your beard. Don't just let it grow wild, and that's what happens, man. Like I said, pulling hairs out, snagging, dead ends, all that type of shit that nobody really wants in their beard. And I personally don't want to be sitting there combing my beard and just pulling all these hairs out, man. So, and it's not even the fact of just, destroying my beard. It's the fact that the shit hurts. The shit hurts, and it doesn't feel good every time you catch a snag in there. So, that's why I did the video and I waited so long to trim, was just to make a point, and it proved a point to myself. If nobody else, at least proved a point to me. So, yeah. If you guys are thinking about trimming your beard on the fence or not trimming, man, give it a trim, man. Take a little bit off of it. Be happy with what you got. Don't work and get all the dead ends like I got. I did it just for an experiment. Worked out perfect like I wanted to. Showed me a lot. Learned my own experience right there. And, yeah. Guys, please comment down below on your experience by trimming or not trimming, on how healthy or any kind of thing like that has helped you, not helped you, anything to do with trimming, any benefits, something like that. Let me know down below. I like getting conversations started on stuff like this, topics. I like to know whether you guys do it, whether you guys don't. But yeah, that's pretty much the end of this video. See you guys in the next one. Hit that thumbs up. Hit the thumbs down if you didn't like it, whatever you want to do. See you guys in the next one.